Hey everyone, Matt here. Apologies for my voice being a little hoarse. I'm a little under the weather, but I've been meaning to post a video, but just haven't been able to without a voice. But we do need to talk about Hurricane Otis this evening. Otis in the Pacific Ocean has really intensified in the last 6 to 12 hours at a rate that we really haven't seen much of this season. Otis exploded into what is probably going to end up being close to a Category 5 hurricane by the time it comes ashore late tonight or tomorrow in Guerrero in Mexico, just to the west of Acapulco. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. Okay, first of all, apologies for having to do this holding the phone, but you'll get the idea. There's Otis right there. It's got 140 mile an hour winds. It's expected to intensify to 160 miles an hour, making it a Category 5 storm. You can see the forecast track cone there. It has Acapulco just on the eastern edge and is expected to go in to the state of Guerrero in Mexico late tonight and tomorrow morning, putting Acapulco on the stronger side of the storm. Which means that particularly we are concerned, obviously, about all of Guerrero, but Acapulco in particular, given its location and population being a major city and tourist destination in that part of the world, will be the area I think we have to watch very closely going into tonight and tomorrow morning. So if you know anybody traveling there or that resides there, make sure they're taking this extra seriously, because I want to show you something here real quick. Earlier this morning, this is the intensity plot from all the different hurricane models that we were looking at for Otis. Now, you can kind of see here that none of them intensified Otis into a hurricane. And what do we have now? Well, we have this, including, they're still struggling to get Otis's intensity right. So you can get the idea here that we're dealing with a storm that has kind of exploded unexpectedly, I guess you could say. You never know for sure with Pacific storms what's going to happen, but this one is just a catastrophic failure in terms of forecasting from our models, just kind of proving really how far we have to go. Here's a look at Otis on satellite, and you can see how much better organized it's gotten just in the last, well, this loop runs for about 5 hours. So just in the last 5 hours up to about 7 o'clock Central Time. I mean, you went from a typical, run-of-the-mill hurricane to almost a textbook major hurricane. And you get the idea here. This is what can happen, and you've seen this happen in the Gulf, certainly, and we can see this happen in the Pacific as well. So Otis is going to be a catastrophic storm for coastal Mexico, and I really hope people are prepared for this, because it was just yesterday that we were looking at this and not even expecting it to become a hurricane. And now here we are 24 hours later with this becoming, potentially a Category 5 as it makes landfall in Mexico. So a very serious situation in the state of Guerrero in Mexico. Again, if you know anybody there, please make sure that they are paying attention to this and that they are aware of what's coming and that they are taking as many precautions as is humanly possible in this situation. Take care, and we'll have more for you in the morning at theiwall.com.